really trying to help men.
That shit is nice, bro. Because
that's
I
nice.
got one that's not, nice. And it's
nice, but it's a lot of shit that
is difficult, bro.
No, it's fine. A lot of stuff you guys say in general, I think, is stuff that's kind of childish. Okay. It is. I saw a clip where you were like, "Oh, the nuclear family's falling apart. What do? I don't get married. Just don't get married." You're actually trying to help men, or you talking to fucking incels who are 18 years old? You know what I mean? That's some shit you say to college. I'm gonna turn you from a simp to a pimp. All right, bro. Can we grow up? You guys are self-help. Hey, we're trying to help men. So either we're funny or help men and be real and be honest with yourselves and don't have an ego like, I have a preference. Be honest. Have an honest conversation. And I don't think the manosphere or manaverse or whatever, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think there are people who are doing it really well. The roommates, Hafiz, that's who put me on.
I love how he's not aware of anyone else except for the people, except for guys. He presumes, like, by the way, Hafiz would probably take offense to that. He is definitely not red pill and has said on several occasions that he wants to distance himself from red pill stuff or the manosphere or whatever else. Trust me, Akaash. That's a very bad example, and it shows how ignorant you are of the actual manosphere, because those guys are in fact they themselves say they don't want to be part of the manosphere. So let's move on here. The reason why he's having such a violent reaction here is because he's very ego invested in the idea of marriage. That's number one. So let's take this out really quickly. And I've got something else to share with you. We're going to go look at Akaash's let's go look at his I hate to pull a John, Modern Life Dating John, but it's important for frame of reference here. I don't know him from Adam. I'm not trying to tear him down. I'm not trying to be an asshole or whatever, but we do need to look at the history. We do need to look at how he comes to this really kind of hostile reaction to, oh, you guys are telling guys not to get married. Well, let's have a look, shall we? Again, this is on his Facebook and on his public Facebook and on his very public Instagram. Remember, he is a working club comedian. So let's put this here and let's start with the Instagram page. That's a pretty good one. Okay, so this is Akaash's Instagram page right here. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. All right. So and I started it down here. This is Akaash. Okay. Now that's from a while back, but he's at a club or whatever. I don't know what the hell he's doing right here. So there's that. Let's see what else do we have here. Oh, you know what? I may need to hold on one second. I'm gonna switch over audio because I think the audio needs to be set. I get that too. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. My bad. All right. So here we go. Let's scroll up a little bit. Now this explains a lot to me. Scrolling down, but I'm going to go back up. I actually started at, a while back. I mean, this is the dude, right? Now, if Akaash isn't a comedian, if Akaash isn't in some way connected to a successful, I don't know how successful he is, but if he's not, does this guy get a hot chick? Is it any shock to you that the guy is very much traditionalist, I just want one chick, I'm going to find some girl kind of thing. All right. In case you're wondering, who is this? Well, that's Nessa Diab, by the way. He has been on Guy Code versus Girl Code, which is I believe it was on MTV. Now, Nessa Diab, I'm familiar with Nessa because she is the one who finessed Colin Kaepernick. And whatever your opinion is of Colin Kaepernick, I've said this before, I will say it one last time here. Colin Kaepernick didn't become the guy until he started dating Nessa Diab. She finessed his ass. Maybe not to the degree that Brittany Renner did, but she knows what she's doing. Okay. This is the kind of stuff that he's got on his Instagram. This looks like a good idea to put this on here. That's Nessa and our good friend Akaash. Guy Kroll. Okay. So, granted, he's fairly successful. He's been on MTV at least enough to be doing these shows. Is MTV even a thing anymore? I don't know. Well, okay. So let's keep going up here. I'm gonna move up just a touch more. Now, again, looks like it's a pretty standard Instagram that is sort of advertising for what is he on SafeWord too. So clearly he is been on some, at least on some national shows anyways, MTV, right? All right, so here we go. This right here is the girlfriend who became the wife, I believe, is still his wife. Says, I don't post pictures of us often because frankly, y'all don't deserve her. And I'm not going to make this post too long because frankly, there aren't enough words. So happy 2 years to the woman. So happy 2 years to the woman I'm trying to marry. You fine as hell. Now, this was 219 weeks ago. So obviously this is prior to them getting married. Okay. Now I'll explain a few things to you as we move along. That's she's a pretty girl, right? I mean, she's all right. Hoop earrings in the house. We got that. Okay. All right. No problem. Moving on. And she is very attractive. No doubt. But is she attractive enough to be hooked up with this guy? Probably not unless he's on Netflix, right? Unless he's on MTV. Let's see. So you got Flagrant 2. Now they got the podcast going. I'm going back. I'm going forward in time right now. Moving up. This is when they got things going on. I keep going. Shot with the dog. I'm not going to go there. And gosh, there was another one that was up here. Okay, so this is the girl, right? Okay, this is the girl that's with this guy. Do you see any, like, just from a like, if you didn't know who these people were, do you see this sort of happening together? Now, this was fun. Happy birthday to the obnoxiously fine, confusing. Okay, again, we're deprecating himself so that she looks, so she built her up, right? I must become less so she can become more. That's the standard the standard thinking, I think, for beta game, right? Confusingly loving, annoyingly intelligent, and thank you, God, and God, you got cute feet because mine are subjectively beautiful. Okay, so there's a little bit of self-deprecation. She is very attractive, no doubt. I don't know how old she is, but she looks probably at least his age, and probably younger than him. Because remember, Akaash is 37 years old. I think on some level of consciousness, a guy like Akaash realizes that he's punching way above his weight with this girl, as you can see. Let's keep going. He's not as tall as some of the rest of these guys, so there's the height disadvantage that's along with this as well. So, but let's keep going. I'm not sure how tall he actually is, but he doesn't seem to be like super. I mean, maybe he's what is he, 5'9"? How tall do you think this guy is? All right. Keep going up, and I want to keep, okay. So these are pretty good. Now, this is a really good. Now we're getting somewhere here. This is the oldest picture I have of us. Sums up perfectly. I look like an idiot, and she looks fine as hell. Self-deprecation is the default game for guys who are blue pill conditioned, who know that they're batting out of their league. You will hear this primarily coming from guys who are like evangelical Christians, for example. You will hear this coming primarily from dudes who believe that to show appreciation, to in some way make that girl be more in love with them, or more like to solidify and constant, like it's where, remember they say, relationship is hard work. Well, the hard work for these guys is self-deprecating and making themselves less so that the woman can become more. And that is, and it's like, it's almost, it's a subconscious thing. It's like, they don't even know where it comes from. It's just the natural default is to self-deprecate. So let's see. Also, we have agreed to make funny face, but she mad compliant. She mad non-compliant. Like I said, perfect summation. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day, Ronnie. Thank you for keeping me from completely falling apart this week. All right. Okay. Very attractive, but does she get with a guy like that if he isn't making bank at MTV? If he's not paid? And now we get to the meat of the matter here. Okay, a lot of these shots are like if you have read or if you've seen my episode on body language, this is a really good example of I love mommy. It's kissing on mommy. She looks away and out at the camera, and you're going to say, okay, I get it. You first thing's going to come out of your mouth is oh, well, the photographer positioned them this way. Well, yeah, but that doesn't say much about the photographer who presumes that that's the way that she should be positioned in the first place. That says more about the correct way to take a picture of a woman and a man. Now, honestly, this looks more casual to me, but maybe it's not. Who knows? But you'll see this constantly. Guys, if your photographer says, okay, kiss on her side of her face like that, and honey, look out at the camera and look powerful. Who has the most power in this picture? I have talked about this in the body language. Well, you'll get it in book 5 because I'm going to include that in book 5. But in the shows that I have done with John from Modern Life Dating, who's done quite a few body language mastery courses, and also if you read I've got the essay for free on therationalmale.com about body language. It's called Body Language. This is the I love mommy pose. It's the kissing on mommy pose. It's the default, like I'm going to lean in, green lines. That's not what I'm talking about here. That's stupid. Okay. What I'm saying here is that this is the natural, like default idea is like, oh, we're taking a picture. I want everybody to know how much I love her. I want everybody to know that this is my bitch. Right. It's a form of mate guarding is really what it comes down to. My girl and I talked about a relationship on the Horrible Decision podcast and tried to bring some sanctity to the hussy wheezy what the fuck, I don't know what that is. It didn't really work, and she just low-key flirted with my girl the whole time. We finna have words. Okay, what? So essentially he's posting that as a mate guarding tactic. Let's keep going. And moving up. I don't think that's her. I think that's someone else. Who is this? Who did they have on? Oh, that's not her. Is that? Maybe that is her. Is it Randy? Lisa Ann, my bad. No, that's not her. That's definitely not her. Let's keep going up here a little bit more because I want to get to the wedding shots up here. Okay, another one. Okay, maybe one is the photographer posing this. This looks like a selfie to me, right? The natural default, kiss her on the side of the face so that everybody knows that I'm with this chick. Okay, traditional. Now, I think now you kind of get the idea of why he's very tribal when it comes to women. Again, remember what he said. This is the only chick he's ever been with. Right? 4 years ago today, I chased this girl down after a comedy show because she looked like she might be Indian. And she's had that, I guess that ass, a rarity for our people. Fast forward to today, and she's going to be my wife. Moral of the story, give street harassment a chance. Yeah, okay. I feel you. But again, kissing on I love mommy pose right there. Is he a Sikh? Maybe he's a Sikh. I didn't know that. All right. Oh, and this is actually a pretty good shot. This is very colorful. Well done, my friend. Let's look here. Looks a little stressed about this whole thing. Now again, this is really good. Okay, so you see these two together. Which do you see any kind of like parallel? Who has the higher SMV in this picture? A higher sexual mind. If you're just looking at and this is what we do in the Tinder age, right? Who has the higher SMV in this picture? Who has the power in this picture? Right? Happy Valentine's Day. Hurry up and marry me. Again, the female imperative is the correct imperative. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Got a pretty nice wedding. I'm not going to lie. It looks pretty interesting, but keep going. What is this? Some men are allowed to cheat. Wow, that's horrible. How can you be allowed to cheat? Is that it? I think that was it for these guys. Okay, so that is the Instagram. The other pictures are on Facebook here. Now, do you care? Nobody cares. I'm just going to show you just really quickly here because there's a few other things. So this is like the background. This is where this comes from. Can you see that? Yes, you can. How old is he in this picture? Yeah. Okay. So maybe he was a fat kid growing up. Guy code. Kind of looks like Rami Malek in a sense here. There you go. Oh, that must be mom. I don't think that's her. What else is here? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, there it is. Nessa Diab one more time. I'm not surprised that he is as offended by these guys as he is. Right? You know, yeah, keep going. We've seen that one before. Anyways, I don't want to. I'm not gonna bore you. I think you guys get the picture here. I don't have to show you the wedding videos and everything else. I think this is interesting. Now, the other last part of this is to give you a little bit more background. I got to add this in. Sorry, not sorry, but here we go. You brought this on yourself, Akaash. So here we go.
Go easy on the sister. You do need something. You do need it. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to Morocco. She's a very sweet. This is how sweet she is, dude. I was not even being that mean. Truth be told, I was trying not to cuss. I'm taping this to submit to an agent. You just ruined my tape. Their exact words. I think he's really funny, but can I see something with less fucks in it? So I came up here. I couldn't cuss. And I just destroyed you clean. That's crazy, right?
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't get the cue right.
You have nothing to say.
Okay, all right, here it is. This is. I'm sorry, I should have backed up.
Right? God, how does anybody have fun around you? Tell me why I'm going to I'm not your man. You can't tell me to go to the next joke. I'm gonna listen.
Right? You don't have nothing to say.
I don't have nothing. You're the reason black men date white women.
Did we get that? You're the reason that black men date white women. Oh. Sounds like a hypocrite to you? That sounds very hypocritical to me. Look at the loss from that too. Well, you gotta let them know sometimes. Here we go. Let's do it.
I don't have nothing. You're the reason black men date white women.
I wonder if the brother on that show is gonna have something to say to Akaash after this show. Probably not, because they ain't gonna watch my show. Nobody watches. None of these guys watch my show. That's for damn sure.